All right. Hello there, kiddos. This is Mr. Wolf, and I'm going to be walking you through some steps on how to make a graph in Excel for the roller coaster lab. So, here I have some sample student data, and of course I have not deleted the name, so I'm going to delete that old name from last year. Boom. And I have that, so now I'm going to, I have that done. So, now we need to make a graph. And for this particular graph, I want to do a line graph. And so there's going to be here, I'm going to actually want to do a marked line. So I'm going to click on this. So up here on the top chart here, under charts, line graph, I'm going to click marked line. And it does something crazy. It just selects data randomly. So what I'm going to do, first thing I want you to do is actually click on this, and you're going to go to select data. And we're going to remove all series. Removing all series, so we start with a blank slate. Now, I'm going to add a new series, and for this one, I'm going to call this my potential energy, PE. For the Y values, so that's what's going on the Y-axis, we want to make sure we have energy. I'm going to have this here. I'm going to select the data. So notice how I just dragged down and selected all the data here for measured gravitational potential energy right here. Next, we need to select the X values, the category that's going to go on the X axis. This is position. And so what I'm going to do, once again, I'm clicking on this button here on the right side, right here, and selecting my position values. And you can already see the graph starting to form down here. I click OK. Look at that. There is my graph starting to show up right there. I can even call this, I should probably title it better. It's probably, let me just here, I'm going to go, it's or you can even just click on a box for the name. This part's awesome. You can just click right there. It's going to tell you that data. So for what it is. You want to add more than one line. So we're going to add, and I'm going to just say, once again, we're doing our Y values here. We're going to go with theoretical kinetic energy right there. I'm selecting the energy quickly. There we go. And name, I can click on here, and I can click, oh, it's right there above the column, so I'm going to refer to this cell right here. Wonderful. Done. And look at this. You can see the graph being formed below down here. It's already starting. And because I already have this, I've already selected the category X-axis labels, I don't have to worry about it right now. I'm going to add one more value. This one here, name, theoretical total energy. Y values, once again, I'm going to select my values right here, etc. And now I have this. So I have my graph sort of created, and it's really small. It doesn't actually look useful at all. So if you control click on it, you're going to move the chart. And I'm going to put it as in a new sheet, and I'll call this theoretical, T-H-E-O-R-E-T, theoretical energy graph. Oh, let's spell that right. Graphs, typing, not never been my strong suit. So here it is. Now, what do all graphs need? They need a title. They need labels on the axes. So here, I'm going to go up to chart layout up here at the top and chart title. And I'm going to have title at the top, or I could have it overlap. It's your choice. Maybe just like that. That doesn't look that good. Maybe I want to have it overlap, sure. And it's like chart title up here. You would fill in the title right here. And I need to have my X and Y axis. So horizontal axis, that's my X, title below the axis. And I'm just going to type this. You label this. Don't forget units. Alright, there's that. Oh, and now we want to do Y-axis. And I'm going to have a rotated title just so that way it's a little easier to read. Sometimes when you read the vertical title, I don't like that. I don't know, your personal preference, but your choice. And I'm going to also type Yes, you also must label this correctly. Okay? With units. So this is what your theoretical energy graph should look like. When you go through here, please feel free to go back to any other part of this and make sure you have this. So like you have the different position on the x-axis, the energy on the y-axis, and notice how the total energy stays the same. In theory, your experimental energy graph will look a little bit different. Perhaps the total energy doesn't stay the same. Maybe there's some change. If you notice any kind of crazy changes to points, like maybe like there's a huge spike right here where this value here jumps way up to the top, that could be because you inputted the value wrong or you have some sort of error. So look at that. I really hope this was helpful. Please feel free to watch it again, look through it. There's also so many other videos on YouTube, but go through and check them out. Thanks, have a great night, and you guys have been doing an awesome job with this lab so far. And this is 2014, so really just very impressed. Have a great night. Thank you very much.